what, 5 years, 10 years?
30 years from now.
You have to, there has to be like a gimmick and there's some
Just like how
concept.
Italians are, right? Everybody eats Italian.
But you take one or two specific items and
Okay, thank you.
We have a Filipino buffet. Yes, but they didn't want to order it, but if it's buffet, it's there.
The title is very cute. It's Food for Thought. So it's related to food, but how do you use food to care for your body? So it's a very interesting topic. And Maritza has been a specialist in food reflexology since 1984. She is a Tai Chi Kung Fu specialist. She teaches the 24 style Yang Tai Chi since 1984 as well. And she has over 40 years of experience in the nutritional diet and food treatment, as well as a specialty that she has recently, well, that's not that recent even, since 1994, that's over 10 years, in the medical Qigong meditation. It's a meridian massaging. Okay, so I'll let Marisa tell you all about it, okay? So let's welcome Marisa Lee.
People use needles, but I don't use needles. I use my fingers as my needles. In other words, that my fingers dissipate qi and give us the meridian massage. So that is give you qi, so what they call the meridian massage. But the one that's introduced me for the qigong, medical qigong. Now the medical qigong, briefly, is qi is vital energy, vital force. Gong, that means is method. So you're practicing the qi method. That's why we usually name qigong. And I'm a qigong instructor. Qigong is supposed to have two styles. One is mobile one, another one is the immobile one. The mobile one is to exercise our bone, our tendon, and our muscles. In other words, that is simplified, is exercise anything with your movement, your bone, your tendon, your muscle. That's what we call the qigong. So you can say ballroom dancing is the qigong mobile one, right? Tai Chi Chuan, of course, rectified by United States 4.5 years ago, is the best exercise. So other than that, like golfing, badminton, you name it, soccer, you name any kind of exercise that belong to exercise your bone, your tendon, and your muscle, you can name it qigong mobile one. So now, among all exercise rectified by United States, is the best is Tai Chi Chuan. But the Tai Chi Chuan is only the mobile one, is to cultivate the energy, cultivate our vital force. So in other words, it's consume your energy, consume our life force. But in our ancient Chinese ancestor, they do have another one, is the immobile one, what they call the qigong immobile one, is simply say that is the qigong heigong, qigong. But that one is to conserve the energy. If you only cultivate your energy, consuming your dissipate your energy all the time, that is, we got problem if we don't eat. So that's why at the same time, I have to teach people nutrition. So nutrition is another very, very important form to replenish our energy, replenish our vital energy. In particular, that is stored in our 5 vital organs. But that one is the most important, is what they call storage at the kidney. The kidney, that's why today I'm talking about this one. Now the immobile one is a very important, what they call the meditation, is to replenish the chi. Is actually to replenish the 5 vital organs chi. The 5 vital organs are liver, mainly for the tendon, heart, mainly for the blood vessel, spleen, mainly for the muscles, and the lung is mainly for the what they call the skin and skin hair. And lastly is the kidney. The kidney is mainly for the bone. The bone constitutes marrow goes up to the brain. So that's why actually the brain, we don't have the brain medicine, is the kidney affect our brain, affect our memory, affect our reproduction systems, and also affect our bone density. So if you talk about the Alzheimer's disease, and we be careful, that is the key. So that's why I'm here to let you know what it is. Particularly, every one of you are very, very busy schedule. And then if you dissipate your chi a lot, and you only dissipate your chi, consume your energy, but without conserve your energy, we got problems. So that's why, think about it. Meditation, Qigong, is very important. Replenish our vital energy, vital force. Now, this one, I'm going to talk about the most important is the kidney. I know you are very, very busy. And, I just repeat one more message. Is the Qigong, the immobile one, is not only replenish the 5 vital organs, the Qi, but in short, is to replenish our primordial energy. Primordial energy, that which is stored in our kidney. In short, is to replenish the kidney. The chi of the kidney. So that's why it's very, very important that to know the kidney is the barometer of the human life force. I print out paper, we'll hand it to you later, okay? To let you know if our kidney got problem, what is the main symptoms. And also, the kidney affect not only our memory, affect our bone density, affect our reproduction system. So that's why, particularly, I'm here to let you know that if you eat, consume every day, particularly with soup, because 2/3 of our body, they are fluid. So that's why in tradition, the Chinese always have soup, right? Do we have soup today? Not even only soup, but we have congee in the morning, and that is important. So that's why please always enjoy your food and eat well. But don't be afraid of getting overweight or getting fat, because you have to know how to consume your food to eat balance so that you won't get overweight and fat. So that's why moderation exercise is important. Now today, I'm particular on the emphasis on the food for thought. So the food for thought in high-tech form. In other words, they are the health food. And the most important I want to introduce to you is Lenji, Ganoderma, and Reishi, or you can name it Reishi. And this one is particular. I would like to introduce to the Western people because this is a very, very superior herb in Chinese. They call it Soya, the superior herbal medicine. But people usually use it as daily herb. Because this one, even though it's a herb, but it's no side effect if you take it. Now, what we also usually call this one the Lenji is a adaptogen. I'm sure some of know what is adaptogen. If you take it daily, every day, without any side effect, number one. Number two, it is to enhance all your vital organs inside your body, your vital organs. Now, number three is that it will stimulate, strengthen your physiological system. Then, according to these three things, you can call it adaptogen. That means you take it every day without any problems, strengthen all the organs in your body and physiological system completely strengthened. Then you can name these particular things, or you can call it a food, or you call it a herb as adaptogen. One and only one, and that is Lenji, Ganoderma, or Reishi. So that's why I will hang it out for you today. What is the Lenji good for? So this is number one. The Lenji, if you have any problems and like actually for the people who are very, very busy schedule and workaholic, so they should know what this Lenji is. And number two is I'm talk about the cordyceps. And the cordyceps is actually, does anybody know what is cordyceps in English? Cordyceps, they are, in Chinese is 冬虫虫. Cordyceps. 冬虫虫 is the herb and it strengthens your kidney, particularly not only your kidney, your lungs and your liver. For those people who are workaholic and want to strengthen their tiredness, they should take cordyceps with the soup too, go with the soup. And now in Japan and America, they know about what it is and they have vast research for that already. Because it's about many years ago, and a group of people were from Olympic, from the China mainland. They was interviewed by the United States people, and they found what do you have every day, consume everything, the thing that you have as soup. It's a cordyceps soup. The cordyceps is for those people who workaholic and using the brain a lot. I'm sure you use the brain a lot, right? So please really consider and pay attention for this, because this one, particularly in Chinese traditional medicine, we don't have brain medicine, as I mentioned before. No brain medicine, number one. Number two, no nervous systems. That is different from the West. If you talk about the West, your nervous system is actually your heart. But if you want to strengthen your heart, you must strengthen your kidney according to 5 elements. So that's why the kidney is the most important in the 5 vital organs. It's considered as a barometer of the human life force. So that's why if you feel hand coldness of your hand and your legs, number one, be careful, is deterioration of your kidney. Number two is if your hair getting gray, this is the deterioration of your kidney. Because you're thinking, using your brain a lot. And then you have to, do you know that 2/3 of your blood, 2/3 of your blood is in here. The whole body, 2/3 of your blood is in your head here. So that's why you have to have good soup all the time. I myself, I still have black hair. See? So that's why you have to have good soup, and nutrition, very important. Now, other than that, and then deterioration of your kidney, using your brain a lot, and also you lifting, because when you carry your briefcase and you're lifting lots of heavy stuff, right? So that is affect our reproduction systems, and that is our, kidney too. Other than that is your standing too long. If you're standing too long, and then it also affect your kidney, because when you're standing too long, if you don't consume those like the jelly stuff, what it is from the, fish maw. You know what is fish maw? Fagao, fish maw, or sea cucumber. Sea cucumber in Chinese is, what is it? Hoisan. Yes, hoisan. And also the skin from the pig, the skin, or any the chicken. Underneath the skin, they have some, collagen. We call collagen. Those things are really good too. So that's why make sure that you always consume those things. Why they are so expensive, So that is important. And other than the cordyceps, now, which, according to the traditional Chinese medicine, the grain, okay, carbohydrate, the grain. So along the grain, all grain, which one is the most important and give you energy? Give you energy. What I mean is energy. Give you, lots of input on your life, on your bone and your body, and that is the rice. They give you energy. The rice. Among the rice, brown rice is the best. So that's why I consume brown rice every day. Okay. Try to. I know that you don't like the brown rice, the taste texture, but it's really gives you good health. It's because detoxify, good for your liver. Now, if you workaholic, it will burden to your liver. So that's why, in short, to help everybody know longevity is good, right? But longevity without health doesn't work. So that's why it's very important if you want to health and longevity. But now, how to define health? Okay, healthy. Healthy is good eyesight and good hearing. What is it? Good eyesight, good hearing? Because when you come to good eyesight, if you're workaholic and your eye got problem, because the 5 vital organs have little holes reach out of your body. Do you know that? Of course, so many people doesn't know about it. Don't know about it, right? The liver opening is your eye. Remember, any eye problem is the liver problem. So how do you worn out your liver? Number 1, workaholic. Number 2, anger. Number 3, anger all the time, okay? Number 3, too much exercise. Excessive exercise. That's why I told you, I teach the one that is consumed, not only consume your energy, but you have to conserve your energy. That's Qigong, the immobile one. See? So that's why you have to both. Now, the only one person, my student gave it to me 2 years ago. The Hong Kong people, 20 odd people, very rich and renowned. And so how do they take good care of your health and longevity? There's only one person, in the standard. There's social one, Siu Yat Fu. Do you know who is Siu Yat Fu? Now he was at that time is 92 or 93. Now he's about 96 or 7. Okay, so he practiced medical qigong. That's what I teach, and also practice Tai Chi. Tai Chi is Yin. The medical qigong conserve the energy. Conserve the energy is Yin. So that's why Yin and Yang together should be. So let's talk about it. Go back to the other thing. Okay. Now talk about the rice. So that's why you have particular lunchtime. Lunchtime it should be eat like cover. Breakfast should eat like a cake. Does anybody of you eat? They take their breakfast. Do you eat your breakfast? You do. Very good. Breakfast eat like a cake. Serve it at between 7 to 9. 7 to 9 because the stomach meridian open up. But as long as you serve it to have your breakfast early, the better. Okay, early the better. So that's why in Hong Kong, those people they serve the breakfast to the retirement home at 5 o'clock. My parents, they stay they serve at 5 o'clock because I know so many people. What? 5 o'clock? Now, have you ever heard about Ganfat? Ganfat. Do you know what is Ganfat? It's the meal served at 5 o'clock, but actually it's not at 5. It should be 3 to 5 o'clock. That time is the meridian of the heart open up, and then the heart is the hub of all meridian, and also the lung. The lung is the hub of all meridian. and also the lung is the peak, is the you know, for all the qi. That's why 3 to 5 o'clock is the lung meridian open up. Huh? AM. AM. So try if one is the pastor woman or the person who are elderly, they want to regain their health. So usually have the breakfast at 3 to 5 o'clock, and that is, you know, the best time. Now the lunch, lots of variety. Make sure in the morning, every meal should be only 7% of your stomach full. Never have your stomach full, okay, while you eat. 7% only. Okay? Now, lunchtime is supposed to serve at 11 to 1 o'clock, okay? And that is the meridian of the heart open up. And at this time, particular, your lunch time should be full, but it's still 7% of full of your stomach, okay? Okay, now, supper time is supposed 5 to 7. 5 to 7 is the stomach, is the actual meridian of the kidney open up. So if you particular 3 meals on time, your all your organs will work out. Is that true? Okay. So make sure that you always have 3 meals on time, then you go to work. But nowadays, so many people are ignored, particularly in North America. If you go to Europe, they, you know, their lunchtime is between 12 to 2 o'clock, and they close at in between that period, because at 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock is the meridian of the your small intestine open up. Small intestine is supposed to, at this time you should relax. Now, just like you relax to enjoy your lunch, and relax and then to absorb the nutrition. So that's why, you know, when you go to Europe, they close at 12 to 2 o'clock. They never open at that time. Okay, so this is a very important. So 3 meals on time, plus you have soup all the time. Now when you go, I understand you always have business trip, right? And you always go out business to have, you know, to go to the restaurant. But make sure that every Chinese restaurant, they always have good soup, and you order them, okay? They always have good soup. Even this restaurant, they have specialty on the black chicken soup. Now, you talk about the kidney, right? Does anybody know the black chicken? Black chicken. The chicken is black, right? Now, the black chicken is the best for the people to strengthen their kidney. But for the people who are very, very workaholic, and they, you know, they don't know how to, you know, take care of their body, make sure that if they worn out with their liver, how do you worn out with your liver? Your eyes, got problems, and your figure got problems. Indicated on your finger. Then make sure that don't drink any ordinary chicken, except you can consume the black chicken, because the black chicken is the best for the kidney. Once your kidney good, you won't have back pain on your body. Now, what is? I want to know Does anybody know that the most vigorous exercise is? Anybody tell me? Huh? Walking? Speak up. Don't be shy. Yeah. Okay. Actually, the most vigorous exercise is the coactus of yin and yang. Coactus of yin and yang, that is the sex life. Okay? So that's why in tradition, the Chinese ancestors had the qigong, the mobile one, to cultivate the energy, the immobile one to conserve the energy. See? So after in coactus of yin and yang, you should practice your immobile one to conserve the energy. So that's why all the food, all the exercise, everything is based on your physiological system in your body. So that's why the Chinese Tao, T-A-O, Tao. Tao is road or way. Now what is the way of life is birth, sickness, aging, and death, right? But we don't want to talk about we don't want any sickness. That's why preventative is very important. Aging, yes, everybody aging. But the aging, we try to delay it. So that's why I'm here today, particularly to tell you is to delay our aging. Okay? So delay our aging is through nutrition, through exercise, Tai Chi Chuan, and the immobile one to consume the energy. So that's why food is very important. I told you the ganoderma and the cordyceps. The cordyceps is delay the aging of the kidney. So that's why the strength of the 5 vital organs is the most important. You know, as a Western doctor, if you have liver problems, you come up 500 names of the diseases name. But here I only talk about the energy, the qi of your organs. So strengthen the 5 vital organs. The most important is to consume your, food in later life. Okay, but this one is the most important category according to the taste of 5. This your, remember on your table, look at your table. You have small dishes. They have small dishes, right? They have vinegar. They have mustard. They have, pungent chili, right? So that's why the taste of 5, different 5 color, and the 5 taste of 5, is the most important. The most important is 5 colors, 6, 5. The taste of 5, wait. The 5 color are using to open up the fiber line of the internal organs muscle. So that's why every time when we consume, when we eat something, we always have a little bit of sweetness, a little bit of sour, a little bit of, you can say, not a little bit, a moderation of salty, moderation of pungent. Okay? Now, the most important is I want to introduce you the vinegar. The vinegar is softening the blood vessel and also lower the cholesterol. So don't be afraid of eating anything that when I ask you to have a big meal that's this is cholesterol too high. But tell you, if your cholesterol high, that is telling me that your liver is malfunction. So you must consume everything. You eat everything to preserve all your 5 vital organs, and that is important. Now, other than this one, so any questions in between? Any questions? Now eat everything. Finish everything. But make sure that it's 7% of your stomach full. 70%. 70%, yes?
Some cooking are more oily.
Okay, good question. Nowadays, so many people are afraid of fatty, right? Do you know without fatty, we consume peanut oil. I take peanut oil, okay? I cook everything with peanut oil. Now the peanut is good for the kidney. Do you know that? And the peanut oil is particularly good for the larger intestine. And it is so that it moves out everything. It won't stay there. Have you ever seen a Chinese one with a fatty stomach? No? That's why, we should, go back to the old days. My parents, they always have the peanut oil. When they reach you, my father died at 94, my mother died at 90 years old. But their brain is still very, very active. Okay? And it's good for the brain, good for the kidneys. And as a liver, that's why nowadays so many people, particularly the young one, the young wife, okay? They don't want to take any fatty stuff. End up the children got eczema, problem with their skin. Do you know that? So that's why everything they have they were existing, they were there. So that's why, number one, you won't feel hungry all the time, particularly for us, if we, don't have the fatty stuff, but you have to balance it. After you have fatty and you drink tea, and you have a vinegar. So that's why make it balance. So you won't feel the problem with it. Otherwise, your skin will have problems. Okay. So that's why. Did I give you the good answer? But don't be afraid of taking, fatty or everything. Have to consume everything. Yes.
Can you talk about the soy milk?
Another gentleman talked about the soy milk. Now, tofu is good, right? Tofu and soy. Yeah. But do you know that to make soy milk, in tradition, we drink soy milk at this end, and we take, we also consume, we eat those yao tiao, the deep fried stuff, yao tiao together. You know what is yao zha guai? We call it yao zha guai. Do you know that? Why? Because it's so yin, yum. So much yin, the dampness, so much the cold from the soya bean, soya milk. So make sure that you can drink, but not every day. Okay? Because for people, particularly ladies, you might have the white discharge because it's so much. When you are young, that is okay. But if your kidney are not very well, don't drink soya milk every day. Okay? Make sure that you know that I'm so worried about the Westerner because they said, oh, the milk, the soya is good, so they drink every day soya milk, but it will give you problem on your kidney. Do you know that? So that's why moderation, everything is moderation. If you put a little bit of ginger or put a black soya milk, that is better. Otherwise, don't drink it every day. Now, when you talk about tofu, why tofu? We take peanut oil, right? Now, the peanut oil, you know the tofu, they have calcium sulfur, right? So that's why when we consume the tofu, we always when you cook tofu, remember to use peanut oil because it's only peanut oil can dissolve the excessive of calcium sulfur. Otherwise, if you're using the tofu too much without using the peanut oil and your hand infiltrates just like this. Understand now? Like this. This. So too much calcium sulfur. That's why the moderation is very important. Okay? Any questions? Be honest with you. We don't have to worry about the calcium sulfur. In my life, I don't take any pill for it. Okay? But the one that I highly recommend you to use is bamboo shoot. Bamboo shoot 乃壯心之物，通血脈排膿。Bamboo shoot is actually to strengthen our heart. It dissipates the flame, detoxify actually, and also is to soothe your blood vessels. So that's why in tradition, the Chinese, if you always consume, to take bamboo shoot, go with mushroom, dry mushroom, the Chinese dry mushroom, fa gu, is the best way combination. Guarantee you don't have a heart problem. It's strengthened because they strengthen the liver. So what I meant is strengthen your liver, strengthen your kidney, then your heart will be in good condition. Okay? So all the people who have heart problem is because of the kidney, they don't take care of it. Now the kidney is the best, I will tell you this, the best for the kidney, for the animal, they are chicken. So that's why chicken is good, particularly the black chicken. And corn is good, but if the corn, right now they modify it, we got trouble. And millet is good for the kidney too. Now the fruit, they are peach. Peach is good for them. And star fruit is good for the kidney. but make sure that when you consume star fruit, eat star fruit, make sure that you peel out the pulp. Star fruit is rich of iron, okay? Make sure that when you consume every fruit, dip with a little bit licorice powder because there's so much pesticide and chemical in it. Dip with a little bit of licorice powder. You know what is licorice powder? Gaptofa is the best. Gaptofa, licorice powder. To help your kidney, to help your liver detoxify. Okay. Now, and the green and the green onion is for the best for the kidney too. You know, so that's why when you consume chicken, eat chicken, you always deal with green onion, right? Green onion and ginger. Yes, that's right. Okay, but the liver is animals tonic to the body are beef, and the grain is rice, particular brown rice. Brown rice really helpful, and then also any green, dark green is good for the liver. And dates, any dates is always good for the liver. Now, I would like to go back to the, Ganoderma and cordyceps. Now, the Ganoderma that I also would like to introduce you to, maybe, I don't know whether you would like to know or not, but this is very important. Do you know any placenta means? Placenta. You know what is placenta? You eat placenta, do you, right? Yes, make sure that. Placenta is actually, the placenta is the best for all, all the body. I have some over here. Now the placenta obtain many biologically active ingredients such as antibodies, interferon, polysaccharides, and other growth factors. And other than that, they are really strengthen the immune systems. Because for those people who, like us, like you workaholic and you travel a lot, you should know about this placenta and the Ganoderma. Now, it generates the cells, increase blood cells count, enhance the grouping power, and reduce the side effect of chemotherapy radiation, particularly for those who have, radiation chemotherapies. They should consume this placenta and Ganoderma. And also, the most important is strengthen the liver function, prevent, the formation of the stones, and improve our immune systems, and reduce the blood sugar levels, and also it astonishing effects on like PMS, syndromes, impotence. You talk about the impotence, okay. The cold hands and cold legs, skin troubles, and anemia. I have a doctor who retired in Taiwan. He's about 70 odd years old. He had to go to the bathroom 7 to 8 times a night, right? Still, I don't know how he can sleep. But after he take this placenta with the ganoderma every day, 1 month. He went to the bathroom, reduced from 7 to 8 times to 2 to 3 times. See, that it improved his kidney condition. And also the placenta improved appetite, digestion. And the most important, I like to introduce you because I myself, I consume with it because I work 7 days. The placenta eliminates fatigue and restore energy. And I take 3 in the morning, 3 in the nighttime, sometimes 3 during lunchtime. Oh, okay, I give you the paper, and the paper in there will give you the name. The name actually is, is written down on, it's printed out already. And the phone is Lancy Chan, You can ask him for more information. And also all those cordyceps. And also the placenta is actually, this one is the placenta and the ganoderma is really for those people who workaholic and very busy lifestyle, and they want to have a very, very good health, and they should obtain it every day. Because you have to understand we have problems because we lack of nutrition. Okay? So particularly when we are older, and then we have to consume this as a prevention. Okay? And this one is for those people who are pregnancy, they also can take it too. And now, so this is the, okay, could you just help me to
Recipes and key points of her here.
eating well, but he drinks juice too much. Now the Western apartment, we drink soup and also some dates tea, but not juice. Try to have 1 orange and try to have 1 apple, but not juice. You're over. He's over, so now his eye got problems. He cannot see well because the inside is, there's too much sugar. I mean, too much juice, and then they will, the juice, they have those, what do you say there? How do you say in Chinese? Yeah, okay. They put sugar too much?
No, what I mean is the vegetables. Instead of green vegetables, instead of eating, we just juice it though, and then drink it.
Juice.
Yeah. Extract the juice of the vegetable, and then drink it instead of smoking.
So you blend it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that is good question. Now when you blend it, and then you cook it.
No, it's drink.
Different.
Yeah, drink it.
That's why I'm going to tell you 2 different things. When you cook it and you have the essence that is going to absorb by the small intestine. But when you say you blend it, it's only go to the larger intestine majority. So that's why people have using time to cook instead of blending everything. Try not to.
Extract the juice and then cook.
No. It's always everything you put into the essence to cook it with the heat. Now, because the vegetables they are yin. Okay, majority they are yin. Just like the fish, they are yin. So that's why we have to have the dry fish. Dry fish for the elderly digestion better than to eat the fresh fish.
You understand now? That is the yin and yang problem, but they don't know. So that's why the Japanese, they still, using the Chinese way to have the dry fish. It's easy to digest. Every time when I visit my parents, I always bring, before I left, I always bring them a bag of dry fish, but not the fat fish. When we're getting older, we are yin already. So that's why we eat the fish, the dry one, and then with the yin and yang, that's easy to digest. I work for the Red Cross, and then when the elderly are not supposed to eat the fresh fruit. Do you know that? Too much, they will indigestion. So that's why they have to stir fry and easy to digest. You understand now?
Appreciation. I know you to provide something that is useful for you. Because you've been photocopying everything for us, coming in for free, and we really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Okay?
You're all healthy and longevity.
Thank you.